I'm back. Yes. What's up, everybody? Michael Edward here, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at Trading Group. For those of you that have been living under a rock, TradingView is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium educational platform that's available today for the retail trader. And at Trading Group, results matter, folks. And we have one simple goal, that is to learn, trade, and profit together. If you're new, make sure you like and share this video. But more importantly, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free. Either myself, other TC Pro Trader moderators, and special guests will drop golden nuggets and provide you guys with free lessons and education that can help you become a better trader immediately. But why should you listen to any of the stuff that we talk about on these lives? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Okay? I didn't figure this stuff out of my mother's basement, didn't teach it to myself. I began my career working for a fund in New York City where I was taught how to trade professionally by professional traders. Okay? Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, the housing crisis. But it was actually during that same time that I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, aside from that, and perhaps more importantly, since 2016, my team and I at Trading Group have helped thousands of retail traders from all walks of life achieve peace of mind, from financial freedom, from learning how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. At TTD, we teach you how to fish, how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to become a self-sufficient trader. Despite what you might have read about online, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's also not gambling either. It's a skill. It's a skill that needs to be learned like any other, especially since this is a skill that could potentially help you reach financial goals you guys never thought were possible. Every single day last week, I got the exact same question from people. Mike, are you sure now is the time to get into the market? Mike, is it really possible to make money in the markets right now? Mike, should I just wait until the new year? Over and over, and each time I gave the same answer. And guess what? Not only have we had huge gains on Friday, huge gains Monday, we are now kicking into the second day of the week, and just the month of December is starting to light up the board. I had a little bit of a slow start to the month of December, but now we're starting to light things up. If anybody out there doubts, okay, that you guys can make money in this volatile trading environment, you are flat out wrong. Members buy trading, members tradings, it can all speak for itself here today. I told you guys yesterday that the SPY had broken above a very key little resistance trend line that's been in place for the last week and a half since, well, this Omicron sell-off had continued. And I told you guys yesterday that I thought that the markets were going to continue higher today, but even I did not think the markets were going to go as high as they did today. I thought today that we would get a move to like 464. We blew right through 464, went all the way up to 469 on the SPY. An absolute monster 2-day move in the SPY, one of the biggest 2-day moves that we have seen in a very long time. You got to go all the way back to probably March of 2020 to get a move of this magnitude to the upside. Usually markets go down a lot faster than they go up. Not this time. This time the markets actually moved higher, faster than they moved to the downside, and the entire Omicron sell-off is erased. Just like that, from the world is ending, zombie apocalypse, next COVID craze, to right back to where we were. We are a stone throw away from all-time highs. We've got a Fed meeting coming up, okay, on the 15th. So we got a lot to talk about. Are we going back to all-time highs? Is the Santa Claus rally back on? That's what everybody's asking. Mike, is the Santa Claus rally back on? Is Santa Claus rally back on? It certainly looks like it. But today, I believe, was a lot of short covering. We're going to talk about it. I'll explain to you guys why, and I'll tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do rolling into the end of the year. Now, first and foremost, we're going to start things off, though, with a Q&A session. I'm going to give time for people to log on. They can join the stream. All right, you guys can ask me questions, whatever it is that's on your mind. You guys fire away. I'm here for you. 17 years of experience, whatever you guys want to know about, I'm here to help. Then I'll spend a couple of quick minutes. We're going to talk about the membership to Trading Group itself for those that are interested. There's some discounts and incentives for those that want to join tonight. If you've ever been interested in Trading Group, you're going to want to pay attention very closely to the deal and the offer I have for you guys here tonight, because February 1st, the membership price is going to jump to $2,500. Don't freak out. We're not there yet. But I'm telling you guys this now, if you've ever been interested, you got to make sure you jump in on the offers that we have for you before the price goes up on February 1st. All right. Now, then we're going to talk about what happened in the overall markets here today. Why such a massive move higher today? What's changed? What changed today that gave us such a huge move higher in the markets? I'm going to tell you. Later on in this live stream, I'm going to tell you what happened today. For those that may not know, a lot of people probably don't know, but I'm going to tell you. Okay, and I'll tell you what the markets I think are going to do later on. And we had two nice trades today, actually two small caps today. Traded ENSC and then traded SYTA, both for some solid profits and some solid gains. I'll break those trades down for you guys also as well. Then lastly, those that are interested, I'll show you the TG platform towards the end, the different tools and resources that are available to you. I'll show you guys. Remember, TG is a platform. We are not just a chat room with trade alerts. We are far different. Do not mistake us for other trade alert services. True Trading Group is a platform that was built and designed to empower and level the playing field for the retail trader. We not only give you a professional education that I learned that I worked on Wall Street, but we were also giving you access to the tools and resources that professional traders use on a daily basis. Okay. All right. So there you have it, folks. So let's start the Q&A. All right. Listen up. Listen good. Type your questions in chat right now. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Everybody had a day one. Yes, I've been doing this for about 17 years, but I also had a day one. All right. And if I didn't have somebody that I can ask questions to, there wouldn't have been a day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. All right. So go ahead, guys. Start type your questions in chat right now. And let's begin that Q&A. All right, folks, fire away. I'm here for you. What do you guys want to know? Tell me. Yes. Yes, indeed, I am. I was working today. Hope you guys did well today. Would I miss any good trade? Yes. Tony D, my Italian brother. We had a great day in chat today. JD caught some SPY call options. That was a really solid trade. I hit some small caps today, ENSC and SYTA. Just a complete change of pace for me today because the gap up today was so big. I didn't expect us to go to 469. I thought we were going to go to 464. So when we gapped up today, we were already at 465. And I was like, okay, I'll let the SPY trade go. The SPY kind of that gap and go just ran right off the open. I decided to sit that out. I made some money on some small caps today. I made some money on the SPY and Facebook yesterday. Today, I switched it up and went after a couple of small caps. Paid well. It was a great day in chat today. Somebody goes, skip to the membership. No. I mean, yeah, I'll talk about the membership later on the live stream. I promise. I will tell you all about the membership. I'll tell you, what discounts and incentives we have here for tonight. But I want to go over this Q&A, give some time for people to log on. I want to ask some questions, do some educational stuff here first. Mike, how do you prevent looking at 10 different opportunities and only focus on 1 or 2 trades at the same time? You got to put the blinders on when you see a good opportunity. You guys can't try to do too much. Like even myself, I can manage multiple positions. I can be in, 4 trades, 5 trades all at once without, but even at that point, I start to get a little, it starts to become too much when you're trying to manage those many positions actively. Okay. Actively. Meaning like if they're day trades or if they're, short-term swing trades, even that can sometimes become a little bit too much. So I think as an inexperienced trader that you should really never focus on more than 2. Because when inexperienced traders try to focus on too much, and even experienced traders, this happens to them as well. When you try to focus on too much, you get distracted. And then when windows of opportunity present themselves, whether it's for an entry, whether it's for a take profit, those windows of opportunities can sometimes open and close very quickly. And if you are looking at a million different things, you're going to miss all of them. So I like to put the blinders on. When I see an A+ setup, I put the blinders on. I don't care what else is going on in the markets. I don't care. You guys got to realize, we'll have, nearly 3,000 people in chat at any point during the day. And I'm getting a million messages from people like, hey, look at this, look at this, look at that, And sometimes when I see that grade A setup, I got to put the blinders on. You got to focus because if you try to do too much, you're gonna stumble. You're gonna trip and fall. Geets goes, do you day trade only? No, we day trade and we swing trade in True Trading Group. Okay. It is also not just me in TGD. Important you guys understand that there's 8 other professional traders that are in chat calling out trades that all have different trading styles. And, they're all sharing their screen and providing market commentary throughout the course of the trading days. So we do day trading, we do swing trading every day in True Trading Group. There's day trades and swing trades being called out. We also trade stocks and we trade options. We do small caps, mid caps, large caps. There's some crypto in there as well. There's literally something for everybody inside True Trading Group. The only thing we don't trade is Forex. That's it. Hey, Mike, DWAC had some after hours action. Would this be on watch view tomorrow? Most likely not, unless I pull the chart up right now and something crazy happened. No, I'm not interested in it. This DWAC, we've got to get over 55. If DWAC gets over 55, I'll start to have interest in it. If we get over 55, I'll be interested in DWAC. Okay, so I'll tell you guys that now. So if we get DWAC over 55, at that point, I will start to pay a little bit more. Over 54. Over 54, I'll start to get interested in DWAC. And then maybe you can get a move up into the mid 60s. I think you can catch maybe a 10-point move on DWAC if this thing gets over 54. So that's going to be the line in the sand for me. I'll set an alert on my charting system to where, like, if it gets to 54, I get notified. In fact, I'll do it right now. Just while you guys are with me here, I'll just set an alert here for, let's call it 53.70, just to give me some time. So 53.70, I'll set it there for about a week or so, and then there's my alert set there on TC2000. So now I can be notified if and when this stock makes a move up there. Mike, if a stock gaps up, does it usually continue higher that day? No. Gap up does not equal go higher. Okay, there are plenty of times when stocks gap up and then go lower the rest of the day. Do not, I repeat, do not just go and buy every single stock that gaps up during the day. That will not be a successful trading style or strategy. Okay, that will not be a successful trading style or strategy. So you have 2 different types of gap plays. One's a gap and go, which is what NVAX did today. NVAX gapped up and then it went. The SPY, this is called a gap and go, where the stock gaps up and just continues higher. But you also have patterns that are called gap and craps. Gap and craps are when you have a stock gaps up, like let's say the SPY gaps up, but then does this. Okay, that's called a gap and crap. And that happens often. All right, so don't just go and say, oh, gap up, let me just go ahead and start to get long, because there are a lot of other things that you need to be paying attention to when you're focusing on whether you're going to buy or short a stock. You have to look at the overall chart setup, the daily chart, where's your support, where's your resistance, what's the catalyst for the gap up in the first place? Is there any correlation to the overall markets? All of these things are going to go into whether or not you're going to buy or short a stock. And I teach you how to bring all of that together. So don't worry about it. That might sound like, oh my goodness, this guy's, talking about so much stuff. It might sound or be intimidating to those that have never done it before, but I assure you, we'll walk you guys through it every step of the way and teach you how to make those decisions and how to analyze that information to give you guys an opportunity to get into the best probability setups that you can find that are going to give you the best opportunity to make money. And that's what trading is all about. And that's what we're going to teach you at True Trading Group. Mike, did your college education help you become a better trader today, or is college education not needed? I'll tell you this. If it wasn't for my portfolio management course that I took in college, I never would have switched my major to finance, and I never would have got the job at the hedge fund, and I never would be where I am today. But I will tell you that in college, I didn't learn anything about trading. I learned about asset allocation, risk management, diversification, macroeconomics, microeconomics, how different areas of the world and different industries are tied together, and how, the price of oil increasing could potentially affect, rubber prices in India, like all these different things. So there's a lot, it wasn't that, I learned how to trade when I was in college. I learned how to trade when I was working at the fund. That's where I was taught. That's where I was taught how to trade. Okay. That's where I was taught how to trade. You do not need a fancy degree or, a professional education or anything like that, or excuse me, like an Ivy League education for you guys to be able to learn how to trade. You just don't. It's like people think that, oh, well, I went to college for finance and therefore I learned how to trade in the stock market and that's why I'm a trader today. No, I was taught how to become a trader by other professional traders. This was not something that I learned in college. You do not need to go to college or have a finance background to understand trading. You just don't. And our thousands of members in your trading group are proof of that. Our thousands of members in TGG, they come from all walks of life. They all have professions. We have everything from military to college students to police officers to firefighters to accountants to construction workers to teachers to nurses to auto mechanics and sales reps and IT engineers and everything else that you could possibly imagine. And they're all members of True Trading Group and they're all learning how to trade successfully. So it's not like trading is for these like gift-minded people or you need this like Ivy League education. You don't. You just need to understand and to have an opportunity to get taught the right information. And something that I have seen and was partly the reason how True Trading Group even came to existence was that I see so much false information on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on all of these different media platforms, and the information is incorrect. Not all of it. Obviously, there's a lot of other really good YouTube content creators and everything that are out there that share good education with you guys. But there's also a lot that have no idea what they're talking about. All right. So you want to make sure that you get yourself a real professional education. And even if you're not going to get your education from myself or True Trading Group, make sure you understand the background of the people you're getting your education from. Not a member. What if I sign up and your style does not work for me? No. Oh, I'm reading the wrong question. Is that a real question? I can't see it. I can't see the question. Yes? Okay, so I can't see the question, but Adam said the question is that a Michael Kors watch? Is that a real, seriously? Is that a real question? No, it's not. Not that there's anything wrong with a Michael Kors watch. There's nothing wrong with a Michael Kors watch, but no, it is not a Michael Kors watch. No, I'm not offended. I'm not offended. I just didn't know if Adam was messing with me or not because I can't see the question. And Adam told me the question was, is that a Michael Kors watch? I thought he was joking with me. I thought he was joking with me. All right, guys, next question. Mike took a loss and jumped back in next and made several trades for profit, but categorized as wash sale. Should I not trade wash sale? Nah, I think you should trade wash sale. I don't care about that. The only all the wash sale means is that you're not going to be allowed to write off the loss on the wash sale towards your capital gains. But P&L is P&L, so don't worry about if you're able to improve your P&L, you won. It doesn't matter if it's a wash sale or not, you've won. You're going to be better off improving your P&L than being able to use the tax loss. Is it a good discipline not to lose more in one day that you can't on average make back in 2 days? You know what, Joe, that's a fantastic question. And I actually have given members a rule. Members that struggle with like really big red days, I help them implement what I would call a max loss on a day, where no matter what happens, you should not allow yourself to lose more than 3 times your risk per trade. So whatever your risk is per trade, don't lose more than 3 times that. All right. So what that is going to be is, let's say, for example, if you're comfortable risking $500 per trade. I'm just making up a number. It could be $50. It could be $5,000, whatever. We're making up a number. Let's say 500 is what you're willing to risk on one given trade. So you should not allow yourself to lose more than $1,500 in one day. If you find yourself exiting a trade and you're down $1,612, you're done for the day. This is a very important rule. Get out your papers and pen and write this down. If you're a member, you know this already. We talk about this a lot. It's in the courses. If you're not a member, I'm going to really help you guys out right now. So pay very close attention, because this is very important for multiple reasons, psychologically, but also statistically within your P&L. The reason why you don't want to ever allow yourself to lose more than 3 times that is because you should never have a situation where one bad day cannot be erased by one good day. So you could make, let's say, you can go 2 for 2, right? You can go 3 for 4 on any given day. That's not impossible for you to do. If you risk 500 per trade and you go 2 for 2, let's say you probably made about $1,500, $1,300, $1,400. You probably made right around that number if you go 2 for 2. Maybe if you go 3 for 4, you're right around that $1,500, $1,600 mark. And it's very feasible that you can go 2 for 2 or 3 for 4 on any given day. So it's important for you to not wipe out 2 or 3 green days with one red day. You only have a certain amount of trading days in a month. You got to make them count. If you have, let's say, on average, 20 trading days in a month, right? On average, may give or take 1 or 2 days based on the calendar. All right. You're going to have red days mixed in there. I mean, God bless you if you can have 22 straight green days. I mean, sure. Is it possible? Yes. But is it, more likely? No, you're going to have red days mixed in there. You can't allow yourself to have, let's say, 2 red days and it wipes out 3 green days each time. That's 6 green days that you have just wiped out in 2 days. Now you are down to 12 days left in the year. In the month. You got 12 trading days left. You literally just wiped out 6 green days with 2 red days. You can't do that. That's why you're going to have such a hard time being consistently profitable. The math won't add up. The math literally won't add up. That's the statistical reason. Now, perhaps even more importantly is the psychological reason why you don't want to allow yourself to go down more than 3 times your risk in any given day. Because when you see that red day, if you risk $500 per trade and you say, okay, I'm down $1,500. If you have seen yourself up $1,500 before, it's a lot easier to deal with the $1,500 loss. It's not a big deal because the 1,500 is a number you're familiar with. It's a number that you could make back in one day. But if you lose, let's say, $4,000 in one day, and you have never in your entire life made $4,000 in any given day, guess what? That loss is going to stick with you. It's going to burn itself into your skull. It's going to keep you up at night, and you're going to sit down at your desk the very next day. And what's the first thing you're going to think about when you sit down? It's not going to be your watch list. It's not going to be what's the SPY and NASDAQ doing. It's not going to be what's Omicron and what's the news of the day. It's going to be, I got to make $4,000 back. And you already lost if that's the first thing you think about when you sit down at your desk in the morning. It's easy for you to deal with a $1,500 loss if you've made $1,500 before in a given day. It's not easy to deal with a $4,000 loss if you've never made $4,000 in a given day. That's why that rule is so important for you from a psychological standpoint, just for you to be able to just say, red day, no big deal. I'll get them tomorrow. You don't want to look back and be like, oh my God, I got crushed today. Oh my God, I got crushed today. Oh, I can't believe this. Because that's how you're going to feel if it's a disaster of a day. Okay. So great question, Joe. I'm glad you asked it. I hope you guys were paying attention. All right. I hope you guys, took some notes on this. This is a very, very, very helpful hint or tip or rule, whatever, that I've given a lot of our teaching members, and it really, really, really helps. STR Mike, with a smaller account, do you recommend going cash account over margin because of PDT, or just stick with options and swinging more? Nancy, I would say go with the cash account, because the cash account on options, I think for you would be better if you trade options with the cash account. Because the cash settles a lot faster with options. It'll only take 1 day to clear, or to settle, for you to be able to use that cash again. Equities take longer. It'll take you like two or 3 days, depending on when you're entering the trade, before that cash can settle for you to use it again when you're on a cash account. And you don't need a lot of capital soaked up to trade the option, because you can buy, one contract and it can cost you $200, $100, versus you buying shares or of a stock that might be like $10, $12, $6 a share. Even 100 shares will cost you $600, $1,000, and that'll soak up a lot of your cash. So I would suggest that you use just the cash accounts. You can avoid the PDT rule, and just trade options with it. STR, I get a good profit early and then feel like I should trade more. When do you decide you are done for the day? So K-Rock, okay. So this is going to be kind of a twofold question, because when you're an experienced trader, I don't necessarily think that you should stop. If you're an experienced trader, I think that when an experienced trader is trading well, that you should push. When you're an inexperienced trader, if you're having a really hard time, like being up big in the morning and then you just give all that profit back, here's a couple helpful tips and rules that you can implement for yourself to keep you honest and make sure that this doesn't happen to you again. Ready? Let's do it. Whatever's a good number for you. Whatever's a good morning. What's a good morning for you, K-Rock? Is it $1,000? Is it $100? Is it $5,000? Whatever's a good morning for you. It's relative to the individual trader. Whatever's a good morning for you. Let's say $1,000 for the ease of the conversation. If $1,000 is a good morning for you, set a hard stop at 50% your P&L for the rest of the day, which means you want to keep trading, go for it. But if you find yourself where you are only up $500 now on the day, you are done. Shut your computer off. It's very important that you walk away from that day green. You have no idea the damage that you can do to yourself mentally when you were up big and you finish red. It is a complete disaster. You're going to hate yourself. You're going to go smash your head against the wall for the next hour, and you're going to cry yourself to sleep. You're going to be so angry with yourself. Don't do that. If you're up big, protect the profits at a hard 50% stop on your P&L. That's tip number one. Tip number two, you're up $1,000. That's a good morning for you. Great. You want to keep going? Great. Lower your position size, lower your risk. Let's say you normally risk $300 per trade. If that's your normal risk, $300 per trade, and now you're up $1,000 in a day and you're like, man, this is a great day, but you want to keep trading, don't risk $300 going forward. Risk 150, risk 200. So now you can continue to trade. But now if you risk $200 per trade, you actually can now give yourself 2 losing trades, and now you're still up $600. And now you're still up, a good amount on the day, and you can finish the day and you can call it and you're like, yep, I'm done for the day. I like it. I'm good. And if you hit some profit, risking 150, 200, great. You went from being up 1,000. Now you're up 1,200. Excellent. Right? Build on top of the day. Now you make another winning trade. Now you're up 1,380. Great. Beautiful. Keep going. Okay. So there you have it. STR Mike, I'm so impressed with your ability to find the stock trades you do and then go on here after hours with the same dedication. Thank you, Memphis. Thank you. I'm dedicated to True Trading Group as a whole. Like TTG as a whole, I don't know how many hours that the TTG team and I put in here every day. I don't know. It's 12, 14 hours a day, somewhere in that range. We have a mission. We have a mission in True Trading Group, honestly, and that is to empower the retail trader. I'm very, very passionate about educating people on how to do this, because my life, I would not be where I am today if I did not have this skill, and I would not have had this skill if I did not have other traders that did this for a living professionally teach me the proper way how to do it. Okay. So I'm very humble and grateful for the people that I had in my life that were mentors to me, that taught me how to trade the right way, that has allowed me to get to a point in my life that I'm here now today. Because if it wasn't for that, I certainly would not be where I am today in life. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, I want to be the reason, or we, us, True Trading Group, want to be the reason why the institutional world, like the hedge fund world, they have two different terms that they use. And I know because I was there. I worked at a hedge fund. So the professional world of Wall Street, they will say that institutional money, professionals, money managers, hedge funds, they're considered smart money. That's what they call themselves. We're the smart money, right? Retail traders, okay, like everybody that's viewing this live stream right now, you know what they call you, the retail trader? They call you dumb money. That's a real term. It's a real term. It's what they refer to retail traders as. I want True Trading Group to be the reason why nobody refers to the retail audience as dumb money ever again. That is our goal at True Trading Group, to empower the retail trader to a point where you guys can take control of your own lives and level the playing field so you have the same education, the same tools, and the same resources as somebody working on William and Wall Street right now. That is our goal at True Trading Group. All right. So yes, I'm very, very dedicated to the TGD fam, the TGD platform. We have grown exponentially over the last 2 years, and we are just getting started, folks. We are absolutely just getting started. So guys, I'd like to see who's with us here tonight that's brand new. If you guys are brand new, if this is your first live stream, or maybe you're not a member of the fam, go ahead, type the number 1 in chat right now if you guys are brand new. All right, we got Aaron, Jimmy, BJ, Buff, Eric, Xavier, Mike. Keith, I'm a Knicks fan, bro. I'm a Knicks fan. Mervin, Carol, Romo. Nice. Scott Fawcett just joined today. Scott, welcome to the family. We got Jason Dre. Rudy Lopez is brand new. How are you? Camilo, what's up? David Karstedt, not a member yet. Don't worry, man. Take your time. We're here when you're ready. Spy Day Trader. I like your username. It vibes with me. Guys, for all of you that are typing the number 1 in chat, listen, first of all, stay right where you are, because in just a few minutes, I'm going to talk to you guys about what made the SPY go so high today. And is the Santa Claus rally on? What happens next? Do we go back to all-time highs? Do we crash again? What do we do? I want to tell you guys about that in just a quick couple of minutes. But first, I told you True Trading Group is about results. I told you results matter. All right. Result can be defined as an effect, a consequence, or an outcome of something. And an example of a result would be by you joining True Trading Group, actually putting in an effort, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, use the tools. All right. Join the free study groups, attend the workshops. You statistically have a very good chance of making money, and more importantly, becoming a better trader. And if you guys don't believe me, I understand you don't, it doesn't mean much coming from me, but let's actually ask members themselves how they're doing. Right? There's no better referral than one from your peers. So let's actually see. Guys, if you are a member of True Trading Group, if you're making money or you're becoming a better trader, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Now, anyone that's not a member, I want you to pay very close attention right there. Right there. Okay? Because the number 1s you're about to see is cascading down the side of the screen. These are TTG members that are telling you that I'm making money, I'm becoming a better trader, and there's no difference between them and you. They found True Trading the same way you did, and that's a live stream. They work full-time jobs. They've got, some people have small accounts. I mean, all the excuses that you could imagine, these people have all dealt with it. And they're sitting here right now telling you I'm making money, I'm becoming a better trader. Okay? That's what results look like. Now, another example of a result would be and these are statistics. The numbers don't lie. I'm not making these numbers up. These are what the numbers are. By you trying to figure out the stock market game on your own without an education, you actually statistically have over a 90% chance of failing. Now, listen, I'll tell you, I'm not saying that True Trading Group is the only way. It's not. There's other ways for you guys to become educated in the markets. But what I am telling you is that TGD, I think, is one of, if not the best option for everyone of all skill levels from all walks of life to learn how to trade and profit consistently. All right. We help each other reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by providing them a professional education, which is what I learned when I worked in the fund. We combine that with tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. We're a community that cares about one another, and we all have the same goal: learn, trade, and profit together. All right, guys, stay right where you are. Like I said, because in just a couple of minutes, we're going to talk about the overall markets. We're going to talk about the huge move higher today. And then where do we go from here? I'll tell you guys all about that in just a moment. But I told you I'll tell you real briefly about the TG membership. I've seen like 3 or 4 people just as my eyes are catching, and there's thousands of messages. I only see a couple of them when I peek down at the screen, but a couple people that have already asked about a membership. So let me just tell you briefly about that, and then we're going to talk about why the market's moved higher and what I think happens next. Our goal, I told you, is to level the playing field for the retail trader. Now, part of that means that we need to have a continued effort from us to make sure that the platform that we have created is within reach financially for most retail investors that want it. And because of that, we are slowly walking the price of our membership up to $2,500 on February 1st. We are not there yet, so don't freak out. You don't have to pay $2,500 to join. Okay, but we have to raise the price of that membership because the tools and resources that we have on the platform are coming from professional companies and some of the top-notch companies that are out there. They are not cheap, but we negotiate deals with all these companies to have it on the platform so you can use it without you having to pay an extra dollar for it. That's why we have to raise the price of our membership. Okay, understand there's not going to be a Christmas sale. There's not going to be a New Year's sale. Tonight's price of $1,380 is the cheapest price you're ever going to get a membership that you're trading group for. That also will be the price you'll pay for life. So let's say next year, the membership's $2,500. And when it comes time to renew, and I'm pretty confident you're going to want to renew because our renewal rate is up in like the mid 70s, which is like 3 or 4 times the industry average. Okay. 3 or 4 times the industry average. And the price that you pay now today is going to be the price you're going to pay for life. So like I said, next year, the membership's $2,500 to renew. You're only going to pay $1,380 to renew. You will not pay $2,500 to renew your membership. You will lock yourself in and grandfather yourself in at that price. Okay. Now, importantly though, I told you that we want to make sure that this is within reach financially for most people that want it. So the next 20 people, okay, the next 20 people that join TTG with the coupon code TTG212 will be able to get a 37% discount on the membership, which brings the price down to $1,380. But you are also going to be able to only pay $10.90 tonight to join. That's it. You pay $10.90. You give us $10.90 down tonight. You'll owe us $290 6 months from now. That gives you 6 months to set aside $290. And when you guys pay $10.90 tonight, you get 100% full, total, complete access to the annual membership. There's not restricted access to certain courses or you only have access to certain tools. You get complete full access when you pay $10.90 tonight. This means you can literally get started for $10.90 right now. Go to TTG2pay.com. That's TTG2pay.com. TTG2pay.com. Enter the coupon code TTG212. That'll get you a 37% discount. But what we're also going to do for you guys here tonight is you're going to get 2 small private study groups as well. This is going to be your chance to get individual attention from a TTG Pro trader to ask questions, go over lessons and topics you're struggling with so we can speed up that learning curve. You're also going to have a chance to earn a brand new free laptop. Okay. Upon becoming TTG certified, we will immediately send you a free laptop you can trade with. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. It's totally free. Becoming TTG certified means you have gone through all of our courses and you have passed all of the quizzes. It is a badge of honor that our members wear proudly. It means you have received a professional education. You get a green check mark next to your username in chat. People now know that, hey, your opinion carries more weight now. You're certified. You get a certificate. You can hang it on your wall. You can put it on your desk. You can share it on social media. It's a real badge of honor. Okay, some little incentive there to make sure you guys get educated and you actually use the platform. Okay, use it. It's there to help you. Okay, so upon becoming teacher certified, you're also going to get a brand new free laptop. Your process usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks to become certified. On average, but I've seen it done way faster. It's up to you. The curriculum is available 24/7. It goes at your own pace, your own schedule. So no matter how much time you have or don't have, there's no excuse. And yes, we actually do send out free laptops. I'm not kidding. My TC fam, just yes or no. Do we actually send out free laptops? Do we actually send out free laptops? Yes or no? My teacher fan will let you guys fire away and comment on that there in chat, because yes, we actually do send free laptops everywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. As long as DHL ships to your country, folks, you're getting a free laptop upon becoming TTG certified. All right. And then last but certainly not least, I told you before, results matter at TTG. Because they matter, and because I stand behind this program, I put my money where my mouth is. We offer a complete full money back guarantee plus $770. This means, okay, this means that you are going to, excuse me, let me say it over. This means that you have an opportunity, all right, where if you do not make back your membership cost at least once, if you do not make your membership fee back at least once, after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, that is all I ask for you to do. Actually use the platform, go through the program. If you put in an effort and it does not work for you and you never make that membership fee back, not only will I give you your entire membership fee back, but I'm going to give you extra money on top for wasting your time. So I'm going to give you back $2,150. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. That is how serious I am about this program. That is how much I stand behind the TeachD platform. That is how much I believe with a little bit of effort from you, this can work. Nobody else is willing to do this for you. It's because nobody else is as confident in their ability to help you succeed as we are. So you just have to use the coupon code TTG212. Go to TTG, the number 2, PAY.com, enter that coupon code. You get the 37% discount. You only pay $10.90 to start tonight. You owe us a $290 in 6 months. But if you don't make the membership fee back at least once, I'm going to give you $2,150 back. I know it sounds crazy, but since 2017, we have only refunded 1.7%. And we've never turned down a refund. Anyone that's ever asked for a refund that completed the courses, passed the quizzes, and attended one study group, if they did that, didn't make their membership fee back, and they wanted a refund, no problem. It's on the website. Everything I'm telling you is on the website. So you know you're getting exactly what I'm saying to you here. All right. That's only for the next 20 people that join with that coupon code. Let me tell you what's included, and then we're going to get into the SPY and the overall markets. You're going to get our 17-course curriculum. Okay. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what we learned working at the hedge fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got all of it, text and video format, whichever's easier for you guys to learn. Then you have the trading performance journal. Oh, by the way, with the courses, you get all of them. There's no like special VIP courses that cost more money. When you sign up, you guys pay $10.90 tonight. You get access to every single course we have, the full curriculum. Then you have the trading performance journal, which tracks your trades and gives you statistics and data so we can figure out where you're making mistakes. You got Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, so you can get news as soon as it crosses the wire, so you can react as quickly as professionals do. No more delayed news like Yahoo Finance. It's like 15 minutes delayed. You get Quote Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers. TradingView's premium charting software. A trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with real-time data, so you guys can practice what you're learning in the courses. Trade Ideas Scanner, which is one of the industry-leading top scanners to make sure you're focused on the best stocks during the day. Our chat room with all our trade alerts, obviously, from a group of professional traders that's sporting over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent. There's a trading journal on our website. It tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you guys can follow along the wins, the losses, the break-evens. They're all right there for you guys to see. We do live workshops and webinars every week covering a variety of different topics. You guys have access to all those. We just added options flow and dark pool data to the platform as well. You have access to that. You got the 2 small private study groups I told you about, which is going to be your chance to get some individual attention from a pro trader to ask questions and go over lessons and topics that you're struggling with so we can speed up the learning curve. And then we do a lot of fun giveaways too. We do a lot of fun giveaways with our members. You just have to be a member and you guys can qualify for a lot of fun cash giveaways. We give away electronics and a bunch of other cool stuff as well. All right. So the next 20 people that join by midnight Pacific tonight by using the coupon code TTG212 will get the 37% discount. You pay $10.90 tonight to join. You owe us $290 in 6 months. You've got 2 small private study group sessions and you got that chance to earn the brand new free laptop. Rich, what's up, my man? Rich, welcome. Welcome to the family, Rich. There's 19 spots left for that free laptop, folks. You guys want to earn that free laptop you guys can trade with? 19 spots left. Use coupon code TTG212. Use that coupon code, folks. Again, go to TTG2pay.com. If anybody has questions about the membership, or if you guys are having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, you can send the text message right now to Adam. He's standing by waiting to help you guys. 201-775-9702. The phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen. Text that number now. If you have any questions or you're having a hard time signing up, Adam can help you. All right. So there it is, folks. There you have it. All right. You'll know you're getting one of those 20 laptops. If you see the laptop on the checkout page, that means you're getting one of the 20. If you don't, that means we've sold out. Okay. So there you have it, folks. All right. Now, how long has TTG been around? We've been around since 2016, but we really went live to the public in 2017. Welcome. What do we got here? All right, we got Sonny and Roger just joined the trial membership. Welcome, Sonny and Roger. Newest members of our trial membership. Guys, we do have a trial membership for those that are interested. Okay, it's $3. That's it. We charge $3 to make sure you're actually a real person. You can join us for 1 full week and see if TTG is right for you. You can go to ttgthree.com. Again, ttgthree.com to join us for the 1 week trial. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment or nothing like that. There's no automatic upgrade. Okay. You pay $3. That's it. Okay. Again, ttgthree.com. You guys can join us for a trial if you'd like. Okay. There we have it. All right, guys. So Rich, Sonny, Roger, I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Now let's dive in and let's go into the overall markets and what happened today. I got to tell you guys, all right, the move that we saw in the overall markets today was absolutely massive. I don't think you guys understand how big of a move anything over 2% is for the SPY. The SPY does not normally move $11 in a day, $10 in a day. I want to put something into perspective right now because I have been telling people now that there has never been a better time to be in the markets, that this volatility creates immense opportunity. And I need to show you something. The SPY is up $10.84 today. Today, in 1 day, the SPY went up $10.84. Let's go to a weekly chart of the SPY. And I would like to go all the way back to, let's say, I don't know, 2012. Just pick a random year. 2012, the SPY started the year at 128. By the end of the year, the SPY was at 140. Let me say that again. In January of 2012, the SPY was at 128. By December of 2012, the SPY was at 140. That is a $12 move in 12 months. We damn near did that today. This is what I mean by the volatility and the opportunity in the markets today are the best that I have ever seen. Now, yes, it's all relative to percentage gain because the SPY was much cheaper at that time. I get that. But the size of the move, the bigger the size of the move, the more opportunity you are going to have as the trader. It's the smaller position. You can get a smaller position size and make a larger amount because the stocks are moving that much in one day. Do you have any idea how much money you'd have to put into the SPY in 2012 and catch like an 80-cent move in a given day and be happier than a dog in fresh cut grass? Are you kidding me? We moved almost $11 today. Literally today, we moved almost $11. That's insane. This is what I mean by the volatility, the opportunity in the markets is the best I've ever seen. And if you are not getting involved, I'm just flat out, you're missing out. Without sugarcoating anything, without trying to create like all this crazy FOMO for you, but I'm being dead serious. You're just missing out. I'm sorry. You're missing out. You're missing out on ridiculous moves that this is not normal price action. And I think this is going to be here well into next year. Next year is not going to be any different. Next year is going to be exactly the same type of opportunity that we have now. What happened today, though? Why? Why such a huge move? Why? Well, I'll tell you. A lot of people may not know this, but if we go back, I'll go back to a daily chart. When you go back to here, right here during this time period, the short position on the overall market was the lowest it's been since 2000. Okay. It is the lowest it's been, was the lowest it's been to in the middle of November. It was the lowest short percentage or short position on the SPY since 2000, over 20 years. Then when Omicron hit, right in here, you had during this 1 week of trading, Goldman Sachs prime book. Okay, Goldman Sachs. Now you got to understand something with Goldman Sachs does not cater or provide services to the retail trader. You cannot go open an account at Goldman Sachs right now and say, hey, I want to open up a trading account. I got $5,000. Goldman Sachs will say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Goldman Sachs will cater to the institutional client, hedge funds, major asset managers, people that are controlling hundreds of millions, if not billions, trillions of dollars. All right. You are not going to be able to say, hey, I've got, 10 grand. I want to open an account at Goldman Sachs. Can't do it. So when Goldman Sachs prime book, when you get information from Goldman Sachs prime book, you pay attention to it because their clients are some of the biggest money managers in the world. They reported over that 1 week going into the first week of December, the largest amount of net selling that they've seen basically all year. But the key point here, normally that would be a red sign. That would be a red flag. The selling outpaced buying more than double out of their net long accounts. There was more selling than there was buying. However, and that was for 3 straight days. For 3 straight days, there was more net selling coming out of Goldman's prime book than there was buying. For 3 straight days. That's pretty serious. But there's more details to that because Goldman Sachs reported that the sales were in a ratio of 9-to-1 short selling versus actual exiting net longs. Now, understand what that means. That means if I'm a hedge fund and I've got $500 million in the market, and if I'm a net seller, there's 2 different ways I can be a net seller. I can either sell what I currently own, or I could short against what I own as a hedge. So if I have $500 million of net long exposure, maybe I take 25 million and I put it on a short play just as a hedge in case the markets go down. I'll make money on the 25 million short while the money of the 500 million long starts to go down because the markets are going down. It's called the hedge. Goldman Sachs reported that their prime book was 9-to-1 short sales versus net long exits. That means that the selling pressure that came into the markets from Goldman Sachs' clients, which is mostly institutional clients, was not necessarily exiting long positions, but they were shorting. They were shorting in the event that Omicron was something serious going into the weekend. They didn't know what was going to happen, and they started shorting the market. What happened over the weekend? Over the weekend, we got more data about Omicron. We got statements from Fauci. We got statements from medical professionals that actually said that, hey, Omicron's not that serious. It's not that bad. It's not going to become the dominant strain. Now, there were some early thoughts that that was going to be the case, but nothing was for sure. It was too soon to tell. But now that Omicron's been here for 2 weeks, and everyone, you're getting more data about the patients that get it. Okay, if they're vaxxed, if they're not, if they're boosted, if they're not, what their symptoms are they hospitalized? All these different things and information you're starting to get. And it's good data. It's good data. So what did those hedge funds do now today? They come out of the weekend. They're like, hey, you know what? Omicron's not that bad. We can release the hedge. We don't need the hedge anymore. Now we know Omicron's not that bad. Let's get out of the short position and let's let our net longs ride. That, my friends, is what I believe moved the markets higher today. Not much has changed. We didn't get some statement from the Federal Reserve. We didn't get some amazing new information about Omicron or something else that could potentially make people kind of sit back and say, well, wait a second, what happened, right? Like, what's the reason, what's the reason for such a strong move higher today? There wasn't necessarily something that changed, except the fact that what everyone thought was going to be the case with Omicron, it seems like that's now true. So the hedge is no longer needed. That's what happened today. Okay? Now I'll tell you this. I do believe the short position on the markets is going to force an all-time high. I now believe, because now that I know that a lot of the selling pressure that came into the markets was short selling. Obviously, there's selling pressure. Obviously, people are selling longs, right? Obviously. But when you see such a huge amount from their prime book, that tells you that a lot of their hedge fund clientele were shorting into the first week of December. And now I think they're starting to cover out. They're like, you know what? We don't need the hedge. Get out, cover the position. And now you're getting this move higher like this. And now I believe that the markets are free to move higher until December 15th. December 15th is going to be very, very important. I think the markets are going to move higher and they're going to float around up here unless something crazy happens again with Omicron. Unless all of a sudden tomorrow they're like, wait a second, hold on, sound the alarm. Nothing works against Omicron. It's a delayed reaction. All these people are in the hospital. They're all in the ICU. The symptoms just come on later than the previous variants. And oh my goodness, unless that happens, then forget it. Throw everything out the window. The markets go back down. But if that doesn't happen and we're just left to just, okay, you know what, Omicron, no big deal. The markets are free to move higher, possibly make a new all-time high in the next couple of days, and just kind of maybe we consolidate up here in the high 460s. Everybody, Maurice, Carlos, James, and Travis, welcome to the TTG family. There's only 14 spots left now, guys. 14 spots left to claim the free laptop if you guys want it. Again, TTG212 coupon code, use it. Go to TTG, the number 2, PAY.com. Again, TTG, the number 2, PAY.com. Enter that coupon code to get a 37% discount. You only pay $10.90 tonight, folks. You get full access. You're in chat with me tomorrow. The rest of the gang, you're using all the tools, all the resources. You're going through all the courses. $10.90. That's it. You owe us $290 in 6 months. You have 6 months to set aside $290. And then don't forget, if you do not make that money back, if you don't make that $13.80 back at least once during your membership, after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, I'm going to give you back $2,150. Because if you fail with this program, we are going to lose money, and I'm okay with that. I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable. I think that's how it should be. You shouldn't pay for an education service, learn absolutely nothing, and then not be able to have any repercussions for it. When you join the TG family, I mean it when I say welcome to the family. We're in this together. Myself, the other moderators, the members themselves are going to be there with you guys every step of the way. We just launched our apprentice program today also, guys. So we have a new apprentice program where our successful members that are proven profitable are actually going to be submitting applications to become apprentices. They're going to be a two-step interview process, with the final interview being conducted by myself, and I will select who is going to be a TG apprentice, and those apprentices, are going to be able to actually take on other TTG members as sponsees to help take them under their wing and help them throughout their trading journey. This is what I mean by welcome to the family. We truly care about one another's success here. And we are going to do everything in our power to make sure that you have all of the tools, the resources, the education, the mentorship, and the guidance that you need to become successful. And that is why we offer that money back guarantee. If you're serious about doing this and you're serious about learning this the right way, I am taking away every excuse that you could possibly come up with to get you to say, you know what? The hell with it. I'm doing this. I'm investing in myself, because this is something that could literally change your life. I'm not being facetious. I'm not exaggerating. I'm being dead freaking serious. So take it serious. Guys, everybody, welcome Joseph to the trial membership. Joseph just became a trial member. Guys, if you want to do that 1-week trial, it's only $3. You can go to ttgthree.com. Okay, ttgthree.com. Okay. So let's talk about December 15th. Why December 15th? That's the Fed meeting. The Fed's going to meet the 14th to the 15th. Now, the markets fully expect a faster taper. Okay. Do not be surprised by the Fed announcing a faster taper on the 15th. The market is going to expect a faster taper. It's the rate hike commentary you need to pay attention to. If Jerome Powell links tapering with interest rates, if he links them as a cause and effect, the markets will pull back, in my opinion. If he makes a clear distinction and difference and separation between tapering and rate hikes, the markets can move higher even though they taper faster. That is my opinion. The market does not want to hear we're going to speed up the taper, and then when the taper's done, we're going to immediately start raising interest rates. The market does not want to hear that. What they want to hear is we're going to speed up the taper because the market and economy does not need it. So we're going to get rid of it faster to help get inflation down. And then we'll reassess whether or not we're going to raise rates later in the year. It's going to be data specific and data centric, as that's what's going to make up our mind. It's not going to be finish the taper, raise rates. So Jerome Powell needs to be very careful with his wording. He's got to differentiate the difference between those two things. You can't make them one and the same. They have to be two completely separate events, and the markets are going to be free to move higher. All right. So those are my thoughts on the overall markets there today, folks. That's what I believe that we're going to get. I do think we are able to move higher. I got to tell you, Tom Lee, my man, Tom Lee from Fundstrat, one of the professional voices that I respect the most. He's on CNBC once in a while. He continues to be right in the overall markets. He sniffed this out. So have a lot of other people. But December 15th is going to be a big day, and that's going to be the Fed meeting. You guys got to make sure you're in chat with me that day, because we'll have at 2 o'clock.
You know who else is right in the overall markets?
Who?
You.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Adam said I'm right in the overall markets, guys. That made my heart skip a beat. It made me blush. The butterflies are swarming around in my tummy. So there you have it, folks. All right. So that's what I think about the overall markets. Okay. I think you got to be careful trying to short the markets now without there being some type of major reverse in the Omicron situation. You got to be careful shorting the markets without any type of, reverse coming out of the Fed or anything like that. If you're just going to short the markets based on technicals and say, hey, the market's up too much, too fast, I think you're going to get run over or you're going to get chopped up in sideways action. I don't expect a huge pullback without one of those two things happening. Let's talk about some of these trades today, guys. We made some nice trades today. ENSC was one that we caught here today. This is where I made a nice little good chunk of change. ENSC, okay, did a nice job here. Had a huge rally in the middle of the day. You had a little pullback, and then we kind of popped ourselves up over VWAP. And the way that I looked at this was very simply, a stock that was strong earlier. It had a very low volume pullback, but the pullback was very controlled. This is a very controlled pullback. Okay, we pulled it right down into what I was looking for to hold support, which was going to be that prior high that you guys see right here. I was looking for that to be your prior high. That also lined up with your 50 Fibonacci level. And then we pulled right down into that area, and you can see that area held beautifully. Okay, that area held beautifully. So coming out of lunchtime, we then got a nice little pop here back up over VWAP. And you'll notice that VWAP was significant because during this rally, VWAP was acting as an area of support, right? VWAP was acting as an area of support until it finally broke beneath it. And then VWAP became resistance, right? You see how VWAP became resistance once we broke beneath it. Now that's significant for you to recognize when an indicator is having an effect on share price. There are some indicators, guys, there's not one indicator that's better than the rest. Okay, sometimes one indicator will be completely meaningless on a particular stock. There's other times it'll hold almost to the penny. And what you'll notice with ENSC is that VWAP was a very significant indicator the entire day. It was support early during the rally. It then became resistance once it got beneath VWAP. So when we got back above it again, I'm saying to myself, okay, VWAP has been significant. It was support. Then it was a resistance. Now we're back above it. I'm going to look for it to become support. And then we also had a nice little increase in volume coming out of lunchtime as well. And that was what gave me the buying signal. And we stepped in here on the buying signal and we got long ENSC. I said that ticker symbol wrong a couple of times, I think. I think today I said it wrong a couple of times. We got long there, $2.69. Right there on the move up there over VWAP. I'll make it bigger for you. There was the entry. Let me delete this other stuff so we can clean the chart up. Right? You guys get it now. Okay, there was the entry. And we caught a nice little extension move up to these highs. We took one piece of profit off the table there at 305. We extended through the high of the day. We took another piece of profit off at 329 on that position. And then I held on to some just in case that we were going to get a move into the after hours session to see if we were going to squeeze after hours. We did not. And I took my final profit, off the table there at 374. Okay. So in there at 269 and took some nice profits off there. Not a monster trade, not a home run, but still solid profit. I'll take it. Profit in my pocket. That's a good day. That's ENSC. Then we have SYTA, this is the other stock that we made some money on today. Again, not a huge win. Okay. But I'll take it. Right? Profit in my pocket. We had a huge day yesterday with SPY options and Meta Facebook options. We crushed it yesterday. And today we just added to it, added on top of the day. So I switched it up today. I went from, the overall markets and large caps yesterday. Today I traded small caps. That's what being diversified is all about. I trade everything, folks. So with regards to SYTA, this one's pretty, I didn't want to draw that line. My fibs, where are they? Here we go. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys here was on SYTA, the stock was very strong there in the opening bell. You see very heavy volume on that move higher. And then you had this little pullback, which had very low volume. Okay, very low volume on this little pullback. And we pulled down right into your 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, your trade line and your VWAP indicator. But the key here to me was the volume. You'll notice how the volume starts increasing again when the stock holds a VWAP and starts to move itself higher. That increase in volume is what gave me the entry on this, and we jumped in here long. I'll make this bigger so you guys can see where the entry on the play actually was. And I'll give you the exact timestamp to coincide with it. at 10:26 a.m., long at $6.28 right there. There's the entry, $6.28. And then what do you know? View up, support earlier, view up, support continues, view up, support continues. And then we break out and we extend. Then we start to take profits off the table. As the stock starts to extend, they're up to new highs on the day. Profits came off at $6.70. Okay, $6.70. More profit came off at $7.11. And then we held on to one last piece to see if we were going to extend up towards 8. We did not. We gave it up. We pulled back in. We broke back down. And I took my final profit off of the table at $6.50. So again, not a monster trade, but again, solid profit in my pocket. Okay, solid trade, profit in my pocket. Does anybody have any questions about what we just covered here today? Any questions about those two stocks? Any questions about the overall markets? Now is the time to ask, because I'm about to go into the platform. I'll show you the platform for those that are interested. Okay, I'll show you guys the platform. If anybody has any questions. Mike trades small, mid, and large caps, but will he trade his baseball cap? I have so many hats. I have no problem trading one of them. I'll give you guys one. I'll give you guys one. All right, folks. All right, guys. So if we got no more questions, what I will do now is I will show you guys the platform. Who's still with us right now? Who's still with us that's not a member of Two Trading Group? Guys, type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a member. All right, AMG for life, Jimmy James, Justin, Wizard, Finance Forever, Barry, Romulo. Good, guys. Eliza. A lot of members that are coming through here, or a lot of non-THD members, I should say, that are coming through here. Good, guys. Listen, guys, for those of you typing THD, the time to get educated and get serious about this is right now. Okay, don't wait for New Year's, this new year, new me stuff. Don't be one of those people that joins the gym on January 1st and is gone by February 1st. Get serious about this. If you guys want to learn how to trade the markets consistently and on a professional level, the THD membership is the very best gift for you guys to give yourselves and your family for the holidays. The membership is normally $2,212. It's going up to $2,500 on February 1st. But from now until midnight Pacific, you can get a 37% discount and pay just $10.90 tonight. Get full access. You'll owe us $290 6 months from now. You guys can go to TTG, the number 2pay.com. Enter the coupon code TTG212. You'll get that discount. You'll get the 2 small private study groups. You'll get a chance to earn a free laptop. And you have the money back guarantee, where if you do not make your membership fee back at least once after going to the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, I'm going to give you back not $1,380. I'm going to give you back $2,150, and you're going to keep that free laptop. And that is how I think it should be. That's how much I stand behind this program, and that is how much that I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. That's how I prove it to you. Everybody welcome Andrew. Andrew is the newest member of the group. Andrew, welcome to the TTG family, brother. There are 13 laptops left for those people that want them. TTG 212 coupon code. Now, let me show you the platform, because everything I'm about to show you is included when you pay $10.90 tonight. You will not pay $1 extra for what I'm about to show you. You're going to get access to our trading performance journal. This is going to allow you guys to, it's going to track your stock, crypto, options, and futures trades, give you real statistics and data on your trading so we can recognize patterns in your trading and see where you're making mistakes. Game changer when you're trying to journal and figure out what you're doing wrong. Then you get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. In this environment, you need more than ever. You need news as soon as it hits the wire. You cannot rely on delayed news. Okay, this news feed, if you wanted this from Benzinga yourself, it's going to cost you $1,404 to get access to this news feed. You get access to this news feed included as part of your TeachD membership. You can join for just $10.90 tonight. You'll owe us $290 6 months from now. You're also going to get quote streams, full book level 2. It's going to give you all the market makers inside level 2. That's also part of a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. This is the same simulator that's used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You also get the Trade Ideas scanner. This scanner is broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps and shows you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, have an increase in volume. This way, we make sure you're focused on the best stocks during the day. We just added options flow. We just added dark pool data. Dark pool data used to only be something that institutions and hedge funds had access to. Not anymore. This is what the TeachD platform does. We provide you, the retail trader, with the access to tools and resources that professional traders use. They have more information than you do that allows them to make better decisions. This is how we level the playing field. We have our own proprietary scanner as well that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. But you can click on any stock on this scanner and get unlimited downloadable PDF reports that will actually show you all of the analyst ratings for that stock. Wouldn't it be nice before you buy a stock to see how many analysts agree that it is in fact a buy and have a buy rating on the stock and see maybe what their price targets are? That can help you make your trading and investing decisions. Then we have a social sentiment scanner that actually scours Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are being mentioned the most. Guys, you used to need this complex algorithm to have access to this kind of stuff. Not anymore. Now the retail trader, TTG members, you have access to this when you just pay $10.90 tonight. You owe us $290 in 6 months. Then you have TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. That's one of the most commonly used active trading platforms, or charting softwares, I should say. All yours, free. You're going to get a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time alerts per week from a community of traders that is currently sporting over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent. We keep this trading journal on our site. All of our trading activity gets uploaded there every day. Every buy and every sell is right there for you to see so you can track all of our wins, losses, and break-evens. Then you have our courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the stuff I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and advanced courses. There's options, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, swing trading. It is all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There aren't any VIP or pro courses that will cost you more money. There are no upsells to get courses and tools. They are all included with your annual membership. And then, of course, access to our video library that has well over 100 additional hours of educational content. These are workshops and webinars that the moderators and I conduct covering different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, just a couple of them. Over 100 hours of that information, folks. And then you have the chat room where the mods and I are there all day, every day, from pre-market till after hours. The mods and I are with you. Myself, 8 other professional traders, where we are all sharing our screen. We're talking to you live on a microphone. We're calling out trades in advance. We're providing market commentary to help guide you through a trading session. Take advantage of this coupon code, folks, because the price is going up to $2,500 on February 1st. But it's not there yet. Our goal, I told you, is to disrupt this industry. I want to be the reason why institutions no longer refer to retail traders as dumb money. We have to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. Welcome, Maurice. Welcome. 12 laptops left. Maurice, welcome to the TTG family. Guys, we are also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go read the reviews. 1,400 people have left us a review on Trustpilot. We are 5-star rated. There's no better review than one from your peers. Go read them. What do you have to lose? I'm giving you a money back guarantee. I will say it again because some of you may still be in complete awe that this is something that we actually offer. And I do it because I stand behind this program and put my money where my mouth is. If you go through all our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group, if you do not make your membership fee back at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you $2,150. That is how I prove to you that results matter at True Trading Group. It is not just empty words and broken promises like others. If you fail with our program after putting in an effort, we are going to lose money. We're in this together. That's how family rolls. You're in it together. Everything I'm telling you is on the website. You know you're getting exactly what I'm saying to you here. Okay? And then you have that 1 week free trial. It's only $3 for those that want it. TTGTHREE.com. It's $3. No auto renew, no reoccurring payment. It's a one-time payment of $3. You guys can come and chat with us, see what the platform looks like, what you'd have access to as a full-time member. You guys are more than welcome to come try us out for a full week. Understand this, though. You're not going to get the full 37% discount if you go through the trial membership. You'll still get some discount, but not the full 37%. Okay, it'll be $14.20 for you guys to join if you go through the 1 week trial. Alex, welcome to the trial membership, guys. Alex just became a trial member. Welcome. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Again, for the trial membership, you can go to ttgthree.com. All right. Otherwise, you guys are ready for the 37% discount. Pay just $10.90 to get started. Get 2 small private study groups, a chance to earn a free laptop, and that money back guarantee. You go to ttg2pay.com right now. Get serious. Let's do this. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Enter coupon code TTG212. Click apply code. Boom. Let's do this. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Thanks for joining me tonight. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Don't miss these every single night. Golden nuggets, free lessons, education, making you a better trader. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow.